In the dimly lit, chaotic environment of the six-sided ring, a scene unfolded that was nothing short of explosive. Davey Richards and Angelina Love, moving with the ruthless precision and intensity of a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde, created a whirlwind of destruction and raw emotion that left everyone breathless. The crowd was on edge, sensing the storm brewing between these fierce competitors, but no one was prepared for the sheer brutality that would follow. Alicia, the devoted wife of Eddie Edwards, found herself trapped in this merciless battleground, caught between loyalty and heartbreak, love and fear. The tension crackled in the air as Angelina Love, her face set with grim determination, took hold of a pair of cold, unforgiving steel handcuffs, her grip tight, her purpose clear. This was not a moment for wrestling glory or future titles. This was a moment defined by family, by protection, by a fierce desire to shield her husband from the harm that was about to be unleashed. With every second that passed, the emotional stakes grew higher and the violence more intense. Without warning, the chaos erupted. Angelina's forearm struck with unforgiving force, a brutal shot that echoed her frustration and anger. Alicia, an aspiring wrestler and knockout, driven by passion and perhaps a touch of overzealousness, responded fiercely, but this was more than a contest of skill. It was a battle of wills fueled by deep emotional scars. The ring became a stage for a cruel drama, where alliances shifted and the line between friend and foe blurred into oblivion. Then came the steel chairs, cold and unforgiving, wielded with merciless intent. One after another, they crashed into Eddie Edwards' chest with a sickening impact that sent shockwaves through the crowd and the ring alike. Davey Richards and Angelina Love showed no mercy, their attacks fueled by jealousy, envy, and a thirst for revenge that bordered on obsession. As the savage assault continued, Alicia was forced to witness the horrifying scene, helpless, heartbroken, and trapped. Angelina wasn't just fighting for a match. She was fighting for her family's future, for the man she loved, and she was willing to cross every line to ensure their survival. The crowd watched in stunned silence, horror etched on every face as the violence escalated beyond the bounds of a typical wrestling match and into something darker, more personal. Calls for medical aid and security rang out, desperate cries for intervention in a situation spinning out of control. The air was thick with tension as Davey's cold, unyielding gaze locked onto Eddie Edwards, delivering a message more powerful than words. This was no accident, no fleeting rage. This was calculated destruction, a deliberate and chilling punishment. The impact of this vicious encounter was undeniable. Eddie lay battered and broken, every chair struck a cruel reminder of the bitterness and broken bonds that fueled this war. Alicia, shaken and overwhelmed, bore silent witness to the unraveling of the people she loved most. Davey Richards and Angelina Love, standing side by side amidst the wreckage, were no longer just wrestlers. They were warriors in a twisted battle of loyalty, betrayal, and raw emotion. Their victory was not measured in points or titles, but in the devastation they wrought, the scars they left, and the darkness they unleashed. This was more than a match. It was a merciless reckoning, a deeply personal and brutal chapter in their tangled lives that would haunt them all for years to come.